All right, we're live. Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Pullover podcast. We are coming to you live from wherever the hell I am. And today's guest is ItsHooverr. What's up, man?
What's up?
Not much. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, a lot of you guys are probably asking. None of you guys are asking, but I used to be in a podcast called Leftovers. What happened to that? It just kind of went away. I'm started this new one with Monto's blessing, so hopefully we can keep going forward, keep talking about pointless shit on the internet, and hopefully he'll come on one day. Maybe. Let's see what's on the topic list.
There we go. I fucking retweeted the stream. I fucking had to unretweet the quote retweet. I don't know why you can't do that.
Did you quote tweet it? Wait, what?
I quote retweeted and I retweeted.
Join.
But I had to fucking unretweet to quote retweet and then I retweeted. That made.
I need to change the game that we're playing because I'm definitely not playing Overwatch right now.
Live with Overwatch.
Overwatch. Pullover podcast with ItsHooverr. I'm gonna have to cut all of this out.
Hello there.
Hi, Simon.
Fucking Simon.
Streaming talk show. Yeah, we have a list of stuff that we were gonna talk about, and I completely forgot which tab I had it in. So, give me a moment. I found it. There it is. Yeah, I already said. New podcast since Leftovers has been dead for quite a while. Monto gave me his blessing. Maybe he'll be a guest one day. That's pretty much the whole thing. Like I said, Hoover is the guest for today's episode. I barely speak English.
Barely speak English.
So meme extraordinaire, bigger than me. I hate you, Hoover. More
not
Twitter,
fucking bigger.
More Twitter followers. Not good.
That's literally all it is. It's just Twitter followers.
Yeah, and it's 4 times, Hoover. We're not...
It doesn't matter.
So, Hoover, one thing I like to ask you, and I think I asked AJ this when he was on the Leftovers podcast, but what percentage of your memes are nabbed and what percentage are original?
Hold on, let me check. So recently I did post a normal meme. Let me see. I post 1, 2, 3. Most of them are, I would say, now, or fucking normal, just me memeing shit. Like a couple months ago, it was just me nabbing shit just for nabbing it. If I do nab shit, it's because I either think it's really funny or if I just know I'll get a lot of likes. Like now, I just don't really give a shit if I get a lot of likes because I don't know. I just like fucking doing random shit with my Twitter. I don't know.
Good man. Yeah. Aside from making memes, you also make videos. Any plans for future ones? Since you barely make them ever.
I have one that's about Chubbs and the real truth about Billy, because Chubbs is a manipulator. He owes Aiden money. And he's a bad man. And that's it. No, but I really want to make videos next year.
Hell yeah.
I want to do it so then I at least get fucking some recognition of VidCon. I don't know. That's just a little tiny goal.
Are you gonna be on that quite upload schedule, uploading all the time now?
Hopefully. I mean, I just need to get a new camera. That's really all it is. Because I use my iPad to fucking film videos because I don't have an actual fucking camera.
Oh yeah, that's rough. The green screen really helps though, because you can't really tell the graininess.
Exactly. So that's usually what I fucking hoped it would do. It's I also just fucking dicking around with the green screen.
All right, I think I just lost half my body weight in gas. Anyways, speaking of Chubbs and Aiden, it's been talked to death. I'm sure Beta talked about it. I didn't really listen. I didn't watch that episode of the podcast. I made a video about it. You're about to make a video about it. What are your thoughts? Who's in the wrong?
Who's in the wrong? I mean, obviously, fucking Chubbs is in the wrong.
Well, yeah.
But fucking Keemstar acts like he's some fucking saint for giving him money.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it for the fucking right reason. All he did it for is because he wanted leverage. And, ethically, it's fucking wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice gesture from Keemstar, but it was clearly a power play of some sort. And he's doing a lot of nice things for this kid. I'll give him that, right? But I feel like it's going to come up in the future, and it's going to be in a hanging this over your head kind of way, you know?
Yeah, because fucking Keemstar Keemstar fucking hates Chubbs. He fucking saw him do shit when he was in LA. And ever since then, he just, really, really hated Chubbs. I mean, I'm sure he fucking hated him, before that. But Chubbs is the type of dude where no one really likes him. Either like him or he's just your fucking worst enemy. There's nobody that's neutral on. Actually, no, I'd say I'm neutral on Chubbs. That's a good word. You're either neutral or you're just you really hate Chubbs, because Chubbs is just that kind of guy where he doesn't like present himself very well, and so he gets fucked over a lot because it's so easy for him to get fucked
Yeah,
over.
like I'm neutral on Chubbs, but like I see his videos kind of as like a higher quality Leafy. Well,
Yeah, that's basically it.
not exactly because he doesn't use gameplay. I feel like Memulus is the higher quality Leafy, but Chubbs, I see him as kind of like a Leafy kind of type, like where he makes those videos about other random videos and shit.
Yeah.
And for me,
Like-
I am neutral on him because like I do like the fact that he's taken a lot more responsibility for this than Leafy did back when he got exposed for essentially the same thing, just not as bad.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like, Billy's not a bad guy whatsoever, but like his fucking content is just like not interesting to me. Like, I mean, obviously there are a lot of people that like that kind of style of content because he's still doing really fucking good, even though he hasn't like uploaded in a while.
I swear to God, Chubbs is algorithm proof. Like he can not upload for 2 weeks like he did,
Yeah.
and then he can just get a video with like 2 million views. Oh wait, Simon, $5. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, like fucking Chubbs's content is like Cavos's. Like I've talked about this before, but like they both have like that title that they use. Like Billy used the "If YouTubers Were Honest."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Cavos said if what was it? Oh, how can I fucking forget Cavos?
Cavo says if this video will make you hate blank.
Yeah, this video will make you hate, and they both used that and they wrote it to success.
Yeah,
But,
honestly, like I respect anybody who does that. If I like had a title format that got me
yeah.
mad views, I'd milk the shit out of that.
I completely understand. But, like they're very similar also content wise. The fact that they both kind of make fun of people and like just kind of go at it like very maliciously. Like they're not malicious people anyway. I'm pretty sure like Cavos is a good dude if you sit down with him. Like fucking Cavos as a fucking content creator, like he's just a fucking piece of shit. I don't like Cavos.
Yeah, I've never spoken with Cavo, so I can't speak to him as a person. But like his content, it's not really like, it's not anything different. It's just a very like different opinion. But it's essentially the same format as like somebody like I'm Alex or Wild Spartans. It's face cam commentary talking about trending topics, and that's not a bad thing. It's what I do. It's just it's the same thing but different, I guess.
This other thing is that fucking Cavos, if you look at Keemstar's tweets and the dates that Cavos does his videos, it's like linked and paired with each other because Keemstar obviously has like a huge influence on Cavos and like what videos he makes. Like apparently he was going to do a video on Nile, and fucking Keemstar hates Nile, but the thing is Cavos dropped the video because there's not really anything to go against him. And also, if you notice, Keemstar doesn't really fucking give a shit about Pyro anymore. And, like, a bunch of his videos and topics are really influenced by Keemstar. And that's why I get really kind of fucking pissed off when he acts like, oh, he's the fucking best commentator when he's just actually going with the Keemstar.
My
Whatever
commentator.
he says. Yeah. He said that he's his commentator, which if I was him, I'd be really pissed off if somebody's acting like I'm his commentator and shit. But, like, he acts like he's the greatest commentator ever, but it's just Keemstar having like a lot of influence on what he fucking says and like what videos to make.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely symbiotic in a way. It's kind of weird how that works. I can't really think of anybody like that has that exact kind of relationship where they feed off of each other. So aside from like team houses, I guess like Cloud House, Phase House, Jake, Team 10, whatever. Like they like feed off of each other and like what each other are doing, but like. In commentary, at least, there's nothing like Cabos and Keemstar have. Yeah,
like, people will make the same types of videos. Like, people used to make that comparison with, like, Brandon and Alex. Like, they'd be like, oh, look, Wild Spartans uploaded this video. Now Alex uploaded this video. And then they're, like, 5 minutes apart. Same video topic. They have, obviously, influences on, like, what topics to make. But the commentating in the video is very much different. Like Brandon is different from Alex, but with Cavos, you could switch out Keemstar with Cavos, and it'd be like no one bats an eye. Like it wouldn't be a big difference at all because Cavos looks to Keemstar for a bunch of his advice.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
not only has Cavos fucking been on Thrust, which is Keemstar's COD team.
Oh yeah, I remember Thrust.
He was shout out majorly by Keemstar, kind of like the extent with like Aiden projects now. That like he got so many subscribers from, and he was on Drumlet, and like he's basically his stepson, and so him saying like, "Oh, I'm the greatest commentator ever," this is a bunch of bullshit, really.
Yeah, I mean, with Kavos, I do think. Oh shit, voice crack. But with Kavos, I do think like he has some like kind of independent thought because like he like hates Rice Gum, like,
Oh,
and Rice Gum hates him.
yeah, because fucking Kavos used to be friends with Rice Gum back in like the MLG days.
Really?
Like not MLG like pyrocynical fucking dull and dark shit.
Oh, like actual MLG, like.
Yeah, because Kavos got his partnership with MLG TV, and so did Rice Gum, and so they clicked through there and they started talking. But then I don't know why, because Kavos talked about this in a Discord once. I was in there, and like he said, like they split apart or whatever. Because like obviously Rice Gum got bigger, but like they've known each other since then. And even Rice Gum put him in like the content cop video that he made about Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that like I don't know. There's Kavos has like said like they got bad blood and shit like that. But yeah, that's basically all there is really why they fucking hate each other. I can understand why Rice Gum and Kavos would hate each other because from what I hear, like they're both very easily hateable people. Rice Gum not so much, but Kavos I just heard is like fucking bad guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I've never interacted with him, so I can't honestly speak to that. But also, like with KSI, like Keemstar clearly likes KSI a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like Kavos doesn't seem to like him that much, especially like when KSI like called him out at like upload event or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, the thing was with Keemstar doesn't get that much. Like Keemstar will like anything really. Like he's very biased with what he thinks about shit, and KSI doesn't do anything wrong, but Keemstar also likes to eat up the drama. That's partially why he doesn't give a shit about the upload. But Kavos did because I don't know. He's just Kavos. He just seems to find ways to like hate on anything. Like Keemstar can't really have that opinion so much. Cause then like I don't know. He doesn't want. He tries to stay as neutral as possible. Like with the whole content cop shit too, where he got the content cop on him. He tried to be neutral by saying like, "Oh, Ian, I love your content," and you're like, "Oh yeah, Keemstar loves his content. Then he must be a good guy or whatever." Like that's probably the same shit why he fucking stayed neutral kind of during the whole upload shit. Also because he probably knew it was fake. But I don't know about Kavos. I don't know how much he would actually realize that it's fake. I mean, so like if you look at it, it's pretty realistically fake. Like they're just doing it for money, obviously.
I mean, yeah, a lot of it, like there was a lot of shit that pointed to it being fake. But like I think what kept people on edge was like the shit they were saying, like sounded really bad. Like these 12-year-olds like are gonna think it's real, right? And like that kind of thing can like hurt your rep, even if like you're all doing it for fake drama. Like saying that one like fucking like is like one's dad is a pedo, right? Like that kind of shit, or like with Deji, like that he like fucking like drugged up a teen or some shit. Like those kind of like lines, like as fake or as real as they might be, like even if the beef is fake, if the lines are real or like even in the song, it comes off as bad, right? Both the advertisers and their young impressionable fans.
Yeah, like it's the same shit with Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. They did it because they did it. Like obviously in a competition setting, like you'll say anything. Keemstar like he says that during the whole Alex situation where he said Alex is a stupid N-word, he said like, oh, it was in competition trash battle. You say anything in those kind of situations. Like that's what they're doing basically. But they're hyping it up to make it some beef that's not. Which is like Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather talked all this shit during the whole press conferences, all this, and then as soon as the match ends, fucking Conor McGregor comes up and like hugs him. He's like, "You're a great dude. You're a legend." All this stuff because they're hype it up. They hype it up so more people come.
Yeah, and they get more money.
Exactly. It was called like the Money Fight or something like that. And they made like tons and millions of dollars from that fight.
I think it was Floyd. I think McGregor would have made like $100 million if he lost.
Yeah, it was. They all guaranteed millions of dollars if they lost. Like, that's exactly what KSI and Joe Weller are doing into the because they probably saw that they're like, dude, this would actually be sick if we did this, and so they did it. And when they're doing it, they're gonna get like, I wouldn't say millions of dollars, but they're gonna get a fuck ton of money from.
They're gonna get like. I feel like KSI and like Joe like genuinely hate each other though, but like they're playing to that, like so it's easier for them to do shit like that, you know?
Yeah, I feel like there's something there, but like I don't really read up on the whole Joe Weller and KSI drama. Like I don't know their backstory or whatever, but like from seeing those videos that people made about him, like Cavos. I watched Cavos' video about it, but like, fucking, I just don't believe it's like a full hate situation. They're just doing it for money.
Yeah, this is a really jarring segue, but like bringing it back to Aiden Projects, like, what do you think about him getting literally 100,000 subs today? Like, do you think it's gonna?
Okay,
Do you think it'll last like in any long term capacity?
like, look, I mean, good for the kid that got 100K. People always say like this guy or this 12-year-old kid, he's got really good content for 12-year-old. I mean, I never watched his videos, but I mean, like, as the kid continues to make good videos, I mean, good on him, and then he'll continue to get subscribers. But it's not going to be like this for forever. Obviously,
Absolutely
it's
not.
gonna
Yeah.
be it's gonna die out because the only thing this kid did to warrant these subscribers was because he got scammed, and Keemstar hates Chubbs, so he came to the kid's rescue to be a good person, and so then he could get a fucking spotlight for all of it.
Yep.
But in reality, Keemstar is ethically like morally wrong because like his intentions for it weren't to. I would say maybe he has some intentions. The kid was nice or whatever, and so he's like, "Oh, I want to be a good guy. I'll give him the money." But a bunch of it was warranted from the fact that he hates Chubbs, and so he did it out of the hate of Chubbs. And he may say that he gave him this shout out because he has good content, which I mean I'm not doubting that. I would say like I'm pretty sure this kid's got good content if everyone I knew was talking about before he got the shout out. But like Keemstar, I feel like during the shout out, it was just to like bury Chubbs and kind of be like, good guy Keem, look at me, I'm doing a good thing while Chubbs is a bad man. Look how bad Chubbs is. And it wasn't really warranted to give him a shout out, but I guess I'm glad that he got a shout out.
Yeah. I mean,
It wasn't necessarily needed.
if it was anybody, I'm kind of glad it was Aiden because his content is genuinely good. Like, it's really well edited at the very least, and his delivery is way better than like a lot of like commentators that are my age, and he's 12. So it's weird. The only problem I see is like I don't see him being able to sustain any like consistent growth because of how little he uploads.
Yeah. And also the fact that like he like a bunch of people came to his channel from Keemstar. But it's not gonna be like that always. Like when a shout out happens, like when fucking Pyro shout out Alex, when people Pyro shout out, like he gave all those people opportunities to post videos when he was like on vacation or whatever.
Yeah.
Those people had a substantial growth for a while from that video. But people aren't gonna be looking at that video for forever. Keemstar is that kind of channel where you click on it and you watch the news and you don't come back to it.
Yeah,
Because
like
people just want to keep up with current events.
Like it's even more like for Keemstar because like his channel is literally like what's happening every single day. Where with Pyro, there's at least some replay value because like back when he took that vacation and featured like 7 different YouTubers or whatever, he was making videos on videos that were like years old at that point, so you could watch them at different points in time. But
yeah.
plus, I think a lot of it is like what kind of audience that Keemstar has. Like, I'm not trying to like say that they're bad, but it's like I feel like they're a lot less. I feel like people that watch Keemstar like to be have more content, which
for sure.
Because like Keemstar is like a guy who uploads like every day, every other day, whatever. So and someone like Pyro, like even back in the day, he uploaded videos that like you could watch like a month later and still like enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
And like maybe his fans like that back then liked frequency, but there was replay value, and with a guy like Aiden Projects being shouted out by Keemstar and getting that kind of audience probably doesn't work when you upload like every 2 months.
Yeah, because also the fact is the situation easily could have just been one day. He's like, all right, the kid got scammed by Chubbs. I gave him $200. Boom, that's the end of the fucking situation. But this is escalated because Keem doesn't like Chubbs. And so he's going to use everything in his power to escalate it so then he can continue to push this narrative that, like, he hates Chubbs. Chubbs is bad. He's good. He's shouting out this little kid. Because, like, I don't know why Keem does this shit, but, like, he always goes to, like, aid of people when, like, they really need it just so he can make a point. Because like there have been clips out there of Keem. I think it might have been during the Content Cup even, but there's a Keemstar video out there where he talks about how Keemstar would like argue with people, but also act like he's a helpful person. He's like, man, if you were financially in deep or like in help, I would easily give you the money, dude. I'm a really nice guy. I would give you money. Like, what's all this shit? And he only does it because he wants to act like he's a good guy, and that's exactly what he's doing with the Chubb situation.
Yeah.
And so like that won't last forever. But yeah, that's basically just like it's so fucking stupid.
Moving on from that topic, because I don't want to like spend like another like 20 minutes on it, you know.
Yeah.
The whole like let's talk about like something a little more morbid. The swatting that got like an innocent dude killed.
Oh yeah, dude. Like that situation, I haven't read into it that deeply, but from what I hear, like the guy was shot innocently because of a fucking Call of Duty 1v1 for like $1. Which is like, I can't imagine, like the Call of Duty community has been really fucking infamous for swatting people. And so for somebody to get swatted on like the wrong address and killed was just like bound to happen because Keemstar has been known to SWAT. A bunch of other Call of Duty teams have been swatted, or they have swatted other people. Like,
wait, has Keemstar ever swatted somebody?
There's like kind of evidence of it. Like he's said, like this is his address, this is like his phone number, all this shit for this guy named Smalls for YouTube. And so that's why it's kind of ironic. Like Alex made,
and he got swatted because of it.
Yeah, like I fucking hate swatting as a general thing, but it's good to know people are there to help people. But the thing is, on the other flip side, people are using it to a fucking really bad advantage just so they can fuck over somebody's life and end it. Yeah, like with this. Go ahead.
With this situation, it was it was like a UMG match for $1.50. The losing team, I think two of the players had an argument, and like they were blaming each other over it, and like they got into an argument, threatening to dox or like swat each other, something like that. And eventually, one dude gave the other a fake address. That guy gave it to another person with the fake address, and that dude swatted the address he was given. And it turned out that it was like a father of two people who had nothing to do with it, who didn't play video games, and just got shot randomly.
Yeah.
How much of that do you think falls on the cop?
I mean, the thing is with SWAT teams, they're different from cops. Like a cop can determine a situation however they want, but SWAT teams deal like police are more like for casual situations more than I think they called up the SWAT team because they said somebody in the house was dead, and so they were going to go. SWAT teams are more dangerous than policemen, I would say.
Yeah, because they're going into.
They're going in to kill, basically.
They're going into the situation assuming that there is like something like that they are going to be in danger.
Yeah,
but
so they assume that there's going to be something harmful there, and if they see something, like they shoot dogs on sight because they think they could be like dangerous, they could bite them and shit like that, which I think is fucking stupid. But they're way more hostile and dangerous than SWAT teams. Or than policemen. It doesn't fall on the cop, I would say, or like police or SWAT team member, I would say, because they were kind of doing their job. They were expecting a harmful situation to come in. I mean, obviously, I would say the whole problem relies on a fucking Call of Duty kid. But I don't know about, it's a sticky situation with the SWAT team member because, yes, they were doing their job, but it's also they killed an innocent person.
Yeah, they killed an innocent person, and apparently, like, what I think happened, like, this is not 100% certain, but like the family said that like they were all given, like, after they like shot the dude in front of his niece, they were all told to come out with their hands up, and they didn't even give him that warning. I think they knocked, he opened the door, and they just shot him. I don't know though.
Okay, yeah, if that's true, then. Like, if they gave him a description like, there's a dude in the house that looks just like the dude that they shot, then maybe it's not the SWAT team's fault. But, like, if they walk in a fucking house and they just shoot without giving a fucking warning, like, put your hands up and come out, unless they didn't hear it and then they come in, then that's fucking stupid. Like, you should at least give a fucking warning for when you're going to come in to possibly end somebody's life and just like fuck up a whole family's I feel so bad because you're going in a new year and then a fucking knock on your or fucking SWAT team bursts in your door and kills your fucking husband.
Yeah, Christmas isn't really feeling like Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just fucked. I would say there's a bunch of people to blame in this situation, but I don't know how heavily it's fallen on SWAT team members. But if it's a scenario where they didn't say come up with your hands up at first, then I don't know because I don't know the whole SWAT team protocol and like what's to do. Like I think I have a cousin member whose uncle like is a fucking SWAT team leader, but I don't know the whole SWAT team procedure of like how to enter doors and shit. Like it's just a whole really retarded situation, I think.
Yeah. I feel like this shouldn't have to be an issue, but like with swatting becoming more and more prevalent, I feel like they should be going in assuming danger, right? But there should also be like precautions like that this could also be a fake thing. Like and it sucks that like we've gotten to that point where like SWAT teams can't only be called for like for sure like danger situations, but like it's a reality that sucks, but we have to acknowledge. Because if I got swatted and like they just fucking kill my dog, I'd probably like shoot myself because like I don't know what I'd do without my dog. I love her, but
exactly,
it's just fucking like, and if they like killed like someone I knew, or if they killed me, like fucking,
because I that's a scenario that you have to like think about.
Yeah, like because like someone fake swatted me, like someone got killed because of it. It's it
was horrible. Like iDubbbz even said during the whole Keemstar and Leafy shit, he had to go to his police center and whitelist himself because he was he was nervous that he would get fucking swatted, and like that shouldn't have to be a problem in 2017, 2016, whenever, because police officers and SWAT teams are very crucial to their time, and while some fucking retard on the internet is like calling up some like COD member or some YouTuber just because they don't like them and swatting their house is retarded because they can be out there using their time, going back and actually like relaxing because like they have hardly, if they're going out constantly, they have hardly any downtime and they're risking their lives for this shit. And for some retarded people to like call up some like, hey, yeah, there's somebody in that house that's dead and he has a gun and he's holding people hostage, like that's retarded. Like, that shouldn't be happening. And, like, I feel like there should be some kind of law where, like, you have to be, like, you have to show your number or some shit. Because, like, I don't know what the fucking precaution is going to be for that kid that swatted them. Because that kid could get off scot-free completely just because he may have had, like, an unknown number or some shit like that where he calls them up.
Oh,
and, like,
he, like, tweeted about it and shit. Like, they know his account and shit. And, like, he did an interview with Keemstar, so, like, he like
that's fucking horrible.
If they do catch him, what was probably gonna happen is like manslaughter, reckless endangerment, and false reporting. I think something like that.
Well, good. He should be held accountable because when you do that shit, you can if you don't expect the fact that somebody could die, then you're fucking retarded.
Yeah, and the guy
like for somebody to know that and then send them over is even more fucked up. To the fact that they don't realize, oh, it's some fucking Call of Duty thing. It's not a big deal. I'll just let it go.
Yeah.
Did you watch
the interview we did with Keemstar?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
The guy had no remorse, and he was like saying, allegedly, I did it. And I'm like, you admitted to it on Twitter, you piece of shit. Like, I genuinely hope you die by choking on a radiator pipe. Like, fuck you.
Because, like, that kid's got to be some fucking sociopath because I couldn't think of any reason why I would swat somebody other than the fact that I know 100% with given proof that something bad is going on. Like, fucking situation. Like, there are so many situations where I think, like, bad shit. Like, I just get angry. But no way would I ever get so mad that I would send a fucking SWAT team over and get somebody's fucking family member killed. Because if that happened, if I ever did that and got so angry, I'd probably get depressed and end up killing myself. Yeah, so I can't live with some shit like that.
Like, how do you will yourself to like put someone like in their family and people that are completely uninvolved with that, and most importantly, the dog at risk like that?
I know, it's fucking stupid, man. I don't know why people would do that shit.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of people dying, about Filthy Frank, like today.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was seeing that from a mile away. Like Filthy Frank was go retire, or basically just be like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do Filthy Frank anymore, because he's had videos in the past saying like, oh, Filthy Frank making these videos take a toll on me. But the fact is, he's deleted those videos, so not many people know about it. But him focusing more on music and actually just having fun with what he's doing, I'm really glad for him. So, I mean, I wish the best of luck for him for like doing Joji and shit. But like, I just kind of saw it coming, so it's not like shocking to me, but it's a bit disappointed because like I like would kind of grow up watching Filthy Frank. Like, I fucking remember watching the videos of like him, Idos, Max Mofo, and all that shit. But
Yeah, those are
I just kind of wish
classics.
the best of luck.
For me, it's like I think I was watching his Pigeons and Planes interview, or I can't remember what interview it was, but I think he like said he was moving on from it. The thing he posted on the Twitter was just kind of like the official word.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll like write books on it, or if like that Francis of the Phil thing was supposed to wrap it up.
I don't know, but I mean, if he just wants to end it, go ahead, because he said it's like taking a toll on him,
Yeah,
and he
no.
seems to be actually having a lot of fun with like making music, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah.
that he's actually having like a lot of success doing it. Because
Yeah.
even when he did, what's it called, Pink Man or Pink Guy, I mean, he had like he was on the fucking he was on the Billboard charts
Yes.
for it, and so having him be really fucking popular doing music he actually wants to do, I'm really glad that he's fucking blowing up, and I just wish the best for him, really.
Yeah, if I actually like really enjoy Joji music. Like I know a lot of people like think it's kind of like generic or whatever, but like I enjoy
Hmm.
it. I think it's fun. The
Yeah, I
thing,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, go
So
ahead.
I think I'm gonna enjoy whatever he does next, if that's Joji music.
Mhm.
I don't know why I
Like,
keep calling it Joji music. It's just Joji.
it's this Joji, yeah. Like, I'm glad. Like, it's really cool. Also, like him with 88 Rising, and like Rich Shiga, like Higher Brothers,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all the
yeah,
people over there.
yeah, yeah,
It's like
Keith Evan
them.
and all that.
Yeah, it's really cool seeing them go around and like actually having a huge career. And like, even with like Rich Shiga, like he used to have a fucking Vine page and like all like a Twitter account where like he memed and shit. And so it's also kind of cool to see him, some guy like that, fucking blow up and do like actual rap music and like have a career built out of it. Like both of them, I'm just like really glad they're actually doing shit with it.
Yeah, I love 88 Rising. It's introduced me to like so much like music I didn't think I'd like. Like they have like two like I listen to Yeji now and Nikki because I think they're both like super talented. I'm like I'm sleeping. I gotta look into more music like this because like it's surprisingly good. It's not stuff that I thought I'd like.
Hmm. Yeah, like 88 Rising. Like I can't remember how I saw it, but it's really like opened up like a whole kind of different genre of music, like where it opens up like Asian cultures to like rap music and like all kinds of different genres of music.
Yeah,
It's like the mainstream, like fucking Rich Shiga and Joji. It's like it's their fucking year next
yeah,
year basically because they're blowing up like faster than anyone can think of, really.
yeah. 88 Rising's been good for me because like Americanized Asian and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
I think it's just like it's like really cool to see that kind of stuff like get like make any headway in the West because like there's like I hate to sound like an SJW, not even that, but it's like there is like a lot like a lack of like Asians in like media and shit, and that's not like because like oh there's some systematic oppression. Like I wouldn't know. It's just there isn't, and that's like it's just how it is because like there's not like a whole lot of Asians that make that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, like it has a different, like it's just the effect it has on people, and like the good. It's just good music. Like I wouldn't be saying this if they didn't have good music.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
fucking everyone on there, I'd say like they have their own creative kind of style, and that really like adds to the whole project as a general thing. And like it's just really cool seeing like a different side to rap and R&B and all of that kind of music genres because you don't see that every day. Like it's usually just like the more mainstream hip hop and like whatever's played on the radio that's like being played. So it's really cool going on YouTube and like listening to that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's like it's really cool like seeing them get like mainstream recognition too. Like I think it was Dua Lipa, the chick who made that like new rules thing. Like she mentioned a song by Yeji on Twitter and said it was really good. Fucking Rich Chigga got that 21 Savage feature. Joji like doing stuff with like Ugly God and like just a bunch of like XXL freshmen.
Yeah, like that's really cool. Like I'm sure Rich Chiga will be on next XXL freestyle. Like, if he's not, then I don't know how, because that dude blew up, and like he's such a different like kind of style. Like they would be missing out if they didn't put him on here. Like last year, Lil Dicky was on there, and he was different because like he was a white rapper, and he had like a really good flow and really good lyrics, and like it would be great if fucking Rich Chiga went on there, because he's not only young, he's like a different kind of culture and background.
Yeah.
And so like if he's not on there, then they're fucking missing out.
Yeah. The thing is with XXL, it's like a vote based thing, and I think you have to like be nominated or like do a pitch. And Rich Chiga didn't do a pitch last year, but I think like 2018 is like the year of like pretty much everybody on 88 Rising. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna kill shit.
Like Rich Chiga definitely needs an audition if he hasn't yet. Like fucking next year, I'm pretty sure Rich Chiga will be doing more music and he'll be more mainstream. And so
I'm really excited. I'm really excited for his debut project.
Oh yeah, that's coming out soon, isn't it?
Yeah, in February 2nd.
Oh
I think.
yeah, some shit like that. That's really dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm really excited for 2018 in some respects. In some not so much.
Yeah, like I fucking every single year, like people act like every single year is like a bad year. Like every fucking year is just a year, because it has its up and its downs. Some may have more downs than ups, but like for me, 2017 was a pretty good year, and like looking into 2018, there's like VidCon, there's new movies, new shit's happening. Like I'm going to go move on to like different grades, all this shit. And so like I just kind of like wish for the best for like 2018. I think it's gonna be a good year. Though.
Yeah, like 2017, like I did a lot of stuff. Like I think of like actually like getting a handle on like how I want to do YouTube. I like whooped myself into shape as far as uploads came in like these last couple months. Like like over a tenth of like my subscriber base I got in the last month, which is like crazy to me.
That's dope.
Yeah,
like that. I need to do that shit too, cause like at the beginning of 2017, like I was just like, it was just still 2016 me, where like I was hardly in the community, but fucking I don't know how I've ended up like where I am now, but like I'm really glad of it, because at the beginning, like even like school wise, like I wasn't determined to do shit, I wasn't determined to make videos, all that. Like now, starting at the end, I'm becoming more and more determined to do shit, and like actually been able to make an like improvement. So like if that continues over 2018, like it's gonna be a dope year.
Yeah, like for me, like I've just like taken a lot of like stuff in my life by the throat, and I think it's been good for me. Like I've just had more motivation to do a lot of stuff that like I was just kind of doing passively, thinking, oh, it'll come when it comes. But I'm like, you can't live by that mindset, otherwise you're just gonna fuck yourself, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like I've probably had that too with like YouTube, because like I see YouTube. Like you could make it easily a fucking job, but like I'm very impatient, and I look at people like Kavos, and I look at people like even Aiden Projects, where like they just blow up because they blow up, and like I just want that, but then I'm like I just really want to blow up, so then I don't have to do much, and I'm lazy with that, but like I'm now realizing like, oh yeah, you actually gotta do work if you want to make it there.
Yeah.
Even with Aiden Projects, like that kid could have made videos, and he could have just been scammed. And so he would fucking be just some kid with $200 or $1,000 from fucking Mr. Beast because of that. But he made videos, and I think Keem recognized his videos, and other people recognized his videos.
Yeah, like
and so now he's been shout out.
Yeah, like with like all you see like with YouTubers is like all you see is them from the point they blew up onwards. You don't really see before that unless like you were one of the people watching them. Like with Aiden, like part of the reason like why he got a shout out was, one, he wouldn't have been in the position to be scammed if he wasn't such a talented video editor. Like, and if he didn't get scammed, then he wouldn't have had this thing. But it was his talents and his work at like his craft that like got him there. And with Kavos, like he was like doing like, as much as like I disagree with it, he was doing everything he could to differentiate himself and like create his own niche, and it worked. Like and even with Chubbs, like at one point he was like making videos every single day, and he was like learning how to like algorithm shit. Same with Alex, and the same with like everybody who got to where they are. Like they all like had like were on that grind for months before they were a spot where they could be comfortable at all.
Yeah, like fucking with Chubbs and Alex, I came to the community, I had nowhere to really like talk to, and for some reason I found like Chubbs' Discord. And, like I remember one of the fucking first messages I sent on Discord was like congratulating him on fucking 50K, and like fucking September, and like he just kept grinding and doing his own thing, and now he's at like fucking 600K.
Almost 700.
Like, yeah, almost 700. And that's what people don't also realize is like I say fucking Chubbs fucked up easily with the fucking Aiden Project situation, but I'm glad that he grinded to be where he was. Like he uploaded.
Yeah.
But the thing is with him now is that he's not taking full responsibility of the position he's in. He's just kind of putting it off for a little bit because like if I had 600K, 700K, I would easily be like making a lot more fucking videos, like probably daily. But Chubbs hasn't uploaded in like I don't know how long, and he hasn't been consistently uploading. He's just been uploading basically just to upload kind of, if that makes sense.
If Chubbs hadn't stopped, he probably could have been at like well over 1 million by now. Like,
oh, for sure. Like he's getting thousands upon thousands of views each day just by not uploading.
Like he was getting like thousands of subs a day when he wasn't uploading at all. Like he uploaded like once, like the Keemstar Attacked Me vlog, I think, when he was with Net Nobody in LA. Like he just like he was still growing like massively over that time. And honestly, you just have to respect like anybody who grinds like for this kind of thing at all, because even with like smaller YouTubers like iNabber, like he was grinding out like videos for like 5 months before he like hit any sort of break, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like fucking. There's a lot of people in this community. They're like they make. I just gotta give them props because they just grind videos out like every single day.
Yeah,
like,
and like a lot of people think that like means you just make crappy videos every day, but like they're not bad videos. They're like easy to produce, but like they're endearing people. So like you want to watch the videos for their opinions, and like you don't always need all the fancy editing, and it's nice. It's a nice touch, but. And it's at the end of the day, like they like just have like that natural like delivery that they've built and like work to like have the talent of using over time, right?
Yeah. Like as much as I may kind of bash on small commentary community, like oh they're cringy all this shit, they grind fucking videos out. Like so many of them make videos so much, even if they don't get a lot of views or subscribers, just keep going at it, and like I gotta give them props for that, for like just keep on doing it and like. Give him the effort.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what I see with small commentary community, and I guess I'm part of it, like technically, but like, the stereotypes of small commentary community is they make videos on each other, they're all the same, right? Like they all do character stills or something like that. But for me, it's like they all work hard. Like if they're the type that grind out videos, they work hard, but like they make videos on a lot of the wrong things. Like
yeah, that's what I don't realize.
Like you're not doing yourself any favors by making a video exposing someone that's like 100 subs more than you.
But like even on the same foot, I feel like sometimes they do know that like they're not gonna get views or shit from that, and so but they continue to do it anyways.
Yeah, like they're doing.
So like they're just doing it for fun.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something I would do because honestly, like I just don't really see a point in like making exposed videos. Well, like I don't see a point in making exposed videos unless someone does like something really, really scummy. Beyond that, like maybe like I'll make a video critiquing shit, like or like playfully jabbing at it, like with the Everyday Bro video that I made, like with Gucci Mane, or like that YouTube Rewind video. But it's like I don't think I've ever genuinely made an exposed video because like I'm too lazy to get actual information on people.
Yeah. Like fucking people are kind of stepping up their game since like the beginning of the year. Like fucking I remember at the beginning of the year, fucking Zaptai was a big story, like Cabbage, Roses, all this shit. And, people are kind of realizing, hey, let's not be a complete fucking like asshole or asshat about shit, and let's actually be normal human beings. Like they're actually realizing like, oh, I can get exposed, my whole career can be ruined. Which is like, it's kind of bad that has to be the motivation, but like, it's good that people are actually fucking doing shit about it rather than like, complete assholes and shit.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good spot to like end though. Like just with that sentiment, like work hard for your shit, and like it might not pay off immediately, but you have to understand like it takes time, right?
So you gotta keep grinding.
Yep, stay on that grind, and it might not always work, but you gotta keep it in mind. Be like, work at something hard with the knowledge that you might fail. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Hoover, for coming on as a guest. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Great.
All right, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Goodbye.